Hold on, I'm on live. But yeah, I did. All right. Now, this is going to be a good video. I'm just making sure everybody can hear me. This is going to be a good video. So I need y'all to hurry up and get on in here. Because I'm not looking like Laura Ingalls for no reason. This ain't no clickbait. This ain't no bull crap. Get the likes up. But at this point, it's going to be so good, I don't even care about the likes. Like, y'all can like later. Like, this how you know it's going to be good. I'm not going to even beg for likes. Look at this. So I was minding my business for real this time. I wasn't even minding my business being nosy, right? Y'all know I just moved. Y'all know I'm trying to be on my grown woman. And, baby, something just fell into my lap like a stripper, right? Like a stripper at a strip club. Well, actually, they don't just fall into your lap. I heard the men say they actually gotta like be putting dollars in order for them to holler, right? I don't care about YouTube TV. Get the freak off of my screen. It's trying to save you, girl. It's trying to save you, girl. YouTube trying to save you by putting this thing on my screen. Now we gonna reload that. Rah rah, like it's reloaded on what I'm about to do with y'all. KD, you said you ain't seen me in years. Look, I'm still black and cute. Hello, Miss Draper. Have you not seen you in a minute? All right, let's get to it. Okay, so you remember, let me give you a little background. All right, about 2-3 months ago, you know, people just, Kevin Samuels just blew up more than he already was. Yeah, I remember that, right? And, you know, he was predominantly talking, you know, about, I was going to say perfume. I'm sorry. Cologne and all this stuff for men. He's a stylist. He's helping men look good, live good, get women, keep women, right? Get married, build a black community. All right. Contrary to popular belief, that's what he's doing, right? All right. Then he blew up because he told this lady, you're average at best, this black woman. All right. He has a rating system. All right. All right. Can't pick 7. You have to rate yourself from 1 to 10. Can't pick 7. Right? That's his whole thing. But it's not all about that. Women always get it misconstrued. He's not telling you that you don't qualify for a man. Most women. He's telling you don't qualify for a high value man based on your situation, your age, your baggage, the way you look. He's just keeping it a buck. Right? All right. Ooh, this trying to save you. It's not loading. It's trying to save you, girl. Spiritual whistleblower. It's time. Y'all thought I left her alone because y'all thought I was scared from that bootleg thing that she sent me. I feel like when you put I put petroleum jelly on my sexy lips because, you know, any type of lip gloss gonna break me out for whatever reason. I'm not like you whores that can just be sucking, get all types of STDs and all that. No. Anything breaks me out. I have to use clear petroleum jelly or whatever. But even if I could wear lipstick and stuff, I wouldn't. I don't need none to enhance. The only thing I am going to get rid of are my bags. I don't like my bags. I was talking to my friend the other day, like, we was doing this to see if I can get rid of the bags, right? That's the only thing I'm going to bleach. The dark circles, some people have that, right? That's the only thing I'm going to bleach because we was talking about Serena Williams, right? And I said if I do it too much, it's going to look like I'm Chinese. I don't want that. I just want get rid of the bags. However y'all get rid of the bags, get rid of them. That's the only thing I'm going to do. Get rid of them mugs. Other than that, I'm happy with the way God made me. Whoo, it's playing now. Yes. Yes, you going to get exposed. You finna get exposed and make sure I can turn you up real good. Spiritual whistleblower. You remember how you sent them people to my house? You remember when you sent them to my house? You remember when I was like going through things in my life, but I didn't tell y'all? I was trying to move, you know, be an adult, get grown. Remember that? You remember you sent a certified letter that I showed Team Tiff? Chanel Clark. That's how I found out your name. What does Team Yo-Yo say? It's me again. I was leaving you alone, not because I was scared of your little bootleg letter, because I figured out it wasn't a real lawsuit. I know you too broke to come to Dallas to sue me. That's why you use the people's donations to send that letter from a fancy law firm, or they're not even a law firm. They're just people that, scare people all day, right? Like you, when you don't have on makeup, right? So something just fell in my lap last night. I got off the phone with my homegirl, and I told her, I said, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to listen to some music. Because I want to listen to some music, right? Tell me why I was listening to some music, and I got a phone call. My phone did ring, it did. And there was somebody on the phone. And somebody said hello, and I thought it was a bill collector, so I was about to hang up. But thank God I've been giving people a little bit longer to talk before I hang up in their face. If they ask if it's me. But then I say, okay, it's 9:00 p.m. Bill collectors, according to the state of Texas, can't call you after 8:30. So did one slip through? Or maybe this ain't a bill collector. So I said, well, your number is on YouTube out willy-nilly. Maybe it's somebody telling you they miss you on YouTube. I kept listening. What up, Vegas? I kept listening. And I kept listening. And I kept listening. And normally I'm talking. Because a lot of YouTubers are narcissistic. I don't believe I am, but everybody has some narcissistic tendencies. We always talking everything about us. Right? I was shutting up. Right? And this person told me everything verifiable about the spiritual whistleblower. Because, I have been wanting to come back to YouTube. But, you got to come back with a big bang like the Big Bang Theory. You can't just come back whack or you ain't going to get no views. See, I came back whack, didn't get no views. But this right here, nigga. So I was listening. And I found out that, we already knew she was a narcissist. We already knew she was crazy. We already knew something was wrong with her. Right? Because when, how they say the eyes are the window to the soul. So when I would look at the spiritual whistleblower, I already knew something was wrong with her. When I looked, the reflections I saw in her eye was chicken nuggets, French fries, and misery. Like, that movie, Kathy Bates. I saw chicken nuggets, French fries. I saw a number 5 from Chick-fil-A, and I saw misery. Right? I saw a hoe in disguise. I saw a hood rat in disguise. I'm using the spiritual, discernment, spirit of discernment. I'm also using common sense. Because whenever you do a video and you in your car, Derek Jackson, every video in your car, Derek Jackson, every video is with, the only thing you can see in the background is the neck up or a wall. Now with me, y'all know I let y'all see everything. I don't try to appear skinnier than I am. I just showed y'all my full body, and I will periodically show y'all my full body because I don't give a f. My job is not to lie about my age. I just turned 30, May 11. My job is not to lie about my weight. My job is not to lie about how I look. My job is not to lie about my pictures. My job is to tell y'all the truth. That way can't nobody come back and do what I'm about to do to you. It gives me great joy. Nah, don't go to sleep, laptop. Don't go to sleep. I just had to do the intro. Like, what's his name? To do the intro before people come on his show. He read a shade 45. It's gonna be a lot of shade. It ain't gonna be shade thrown. I'm gonna throw the whole sun. Like you got when you was on vacation. Shade 45. What's his name, y'all? That do the introductions. Come on, somebody help me. Hurrah! Hurrah! Da da ha ra. He's coming on a ra exposure. Ra. Ra. He's coming on a metro bus pass. Ra. It's about to get good. Oh, no, 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 no. Where's my volume? Is that your mic from your struggle car? Got your head wrapped up. You ain't got the regular bunny because you know Monique don't play that.
Hey, y'all. Spiritual whistleblower here. Good morning.
It's not a good morning for you. Because I was minding my business and I wasn't even being nosy this time. Y'all know I said I'd be minding my business, being nosy, and then XYZ happened. I was minding my business, not even saying nothing, not even bothering nobody, right? Uploading my whack videos that wasn't getting no views and going about my business. Asking y'all to tell me what y'all want me to talk about because I've been out of the loop, right? Then I said, this phone call is amazing. It was a person that knows you. You know, like 2 or 3 people that know you then contacted me trying to expose you, right? But everybody was scared of you for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm just scared of your face. But you cute, but it's just you don't be wearing... I'm not going to say you need makeup. I'm just saying you got a strong face. You a strong, independent black woman that don't need no man. That's all I'm saying. I found out that you live in the projects. Like the project, the PJs. Project. Y'all remember that with Juicy? And everybody, oh, kid got anybody. And the old lady that ate dog food. And Super. And Goody. And all them. She live in the projects. Now, ain't nothing wrong with the projects. Well, something wrong with the projects. But I'm saying, if you have to live in the projects, you have to live in the projects. Don't be ashamed. It's something wrong when you claim to be rich and you live in the projects. That's the problem. So don't be... Tiffany talking about people that live in the projects. Tiffany is talking about people that claim to have it all together that live in the projects. Big difference. Big like your forehead. Big difference. You about to not like me. I mean, if you ain't like me before, you about to despise me. You about to feel the way God feel about Lucifer's. I can sing.
Happy hump day. Is it Wednesday? Yes.
I can sing for real, for real.
All the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here.
I found out that I already knew that you look like a home wrecker or a trucker. You know, you look like a female truck driver, but whatever. But I found out that you had a baby by a married man that told you that he didn't want you or the baby. Now, usually a man will say he don't want the baby. He didn't want you or the baby. But the baby ain't a baby no more. Because I made sure before I found out how old the baby is. Because I don't talk about kids. So that baby is 21 years old. So I can talk about that baby. That baby can drink, and that baby gonna need drink. That baby gonna need some alcohol by the time we get through with this video. That baby gonna need some alcohol. That baby gonna need something to drink. That baby gonna need some Arbor Mist. No. That baby gonna need some Everclear. That baby gonna need some Johnny Walker Red and the Black Label. I also found out that your 21-year-old baby lives with you, and she's gender fluid. Nothing wrong with that. Here's what the problem is. This is how you know I'm not lying. I'm telling you everything. Here's the problem with that. She has a GoFundMe trying to get out of the projects, and she live with you. And she is talking about how horrible it is to live with you in the projects. Now, would you look at that? I sound like it's a half-price films, big. But wait, there's more. Now, I was told all this information last night. You know, normally I'll just get up and I'll just get on live, right? And I've been exposed. No. Because, see, it's not my intention to destroy you. It's to wake you up like you've been in a coma for 20 years and you're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. Let me log into my Nightbot. What up? I'm not gonna even make the paper pay me for this. See, something you would have did. Something you would have did. I'm gonna put this on my Patreon and make them pay. Oh no. I've been uploading videos that people don't give a fuck about. My people deserve some real content. And I'm gonna give it to them for free. And this is just icing on the cake. And y'all know I'm diabetic. So I can't really just have a lot of sweets. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I might go apply to, McDonald's after this. Because that's somewhere you need to. Because, you living off donations. All right. Let me, and then part 2, I'm going to show everything. Not the person who sent me this. Not their information. No, they will never be exposed. I'm going to show the people the GoFundMe of your daughter. Too late trying to yank it down. We live in a generation of screenshots and video capture. You threaten to kill your daughter too if she, reached out for help from anybody. Who threatens to kill their own daughter that wants to get away from you? By the way, your daughter also has a TikTok, even though you look like you need a Tic Tac. But she has a TikTok where she's asking for femboys that eat pussy. I was a little confused because I thought, can somebody from the LGBTQ BLT number 5 from McDonald's, can somebody explain to me, isn't a femboy supposed to be a homosexual? So why would he want to eat pussy? Oh, but wait, there's more. Your daughter was at Albany Med trying to commit suicide. Because she wants to move from the projects where y'all currently live, where you've been living in for 13 years. 13 years. 1-3. Your daughter on her. This just happened. This ain't old tea. This new tea. This piping hot Lipton Louisiana tea. This that good tea from Grandy's. This that good barbecue tea with a lemon in it. Let me pull up. Cause see, I'm not. Part 2 gonna show the GoFundMe, so you know. I know you already probably whooping your daughter with a ham hock. It's about. You really wanted to eat it too, didn't you? But you, think of that big thing that the caveman would eat. No, this is serious though. Cause see, I would never joke about suicide. That's why I won't be showing what the daughter looked like. And I won't be showing her name. So people can't bully her. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing is exposing you, not your daughter. Or I'll do that laugh that hater maker does. I can't really do it like him because I just look like I'm constipated. Speaking of constipation, you probably gonna want to block me after this. You probably gonna want to block me. Because it gets worse. You remember your best friend of 23 years that hit me up back in the day? And I had enough integrity not to expose who she was because I didn't get permission. And she wasn't ready. But now that all makes sense. You are a terrible individual. You up there with Tyree Sneak. Tyree, the white racist boy. But we know that you the biggest narc of them all. I'm the biggest boss that they've seen thus far. You the biggest narc that they've seen thus far. Oh, and I heard that there were just 7 people at your last event. 7. That's why you never show the crowd. I just thought it was because couldn't nobody else fit in the room but you. But they say that you don't pan over to show the crowd because ain't nobody there. Crickets. And speaking of cricket, by the time I get through with you, you're going to need Metro, Boost, or Cricket. I'm a mess.
Here in Georgia, what's there? Is it a peach? The Georgia peach? Yes, I'm downtown Atlanta. I'm up running around, handling business. I have meetings. I have meetups with some of my supporters today.
Speaking of your supporters, right before I went on my hiatus, I had some people reach out to me about you scamming them. We will have more on that. If you've been scammed by this thing, please reach out to me. Reach out to me, 972-684-1555. That is my real number, 972-684-1555. I know it sounds like a movie number, but it's real. Boost Mobile. That's me. Where you at? Remember that? That's Boost Mobile. That's my real number.
Busy, but I am so happy. My skin is popping.
You mean them zits on your skin is popping? Don't make me find your child's father and you tried to wreck his marriage, but had a nerve to do all them videos about Derek Jackson and Kevin Samuels. You've been married 5 times. I was gonna say that for part 2. And your family ain't met your people, them men you been married to, and you trying to talk about Kevin Samuels been married all them time, but you been married 5 times. At least Kevin Samuels' family met the women that he was married to. You've been living like a bag lady for real. And I ain't gonna start singing a song because I don't want to copyright. Spiritual whistleblower. For those of you that just joined us, get the likes up. Spiritual whistleblower has been married 5 times. 5. It's public record, by the way. So you can verify. She always talks about how, she's living such a... You remember when she was making all the videos? How you gonna trust this nigga? This nigga been married all this. You've been married 5 times, ma'am. I run my mouth. I was gonna say that for part 2. God dog, Tiffany. Yeah, spiritual whistleblower. We were talking about Chanel Clark. Now, this would have been some good Patreon content. I'm not going to charge the people to expose you. It gives me great joy. I told you, if you mess with me, I'm going to put yo out there. You keep it on YouTube. You came to my house. You sent the people to my house. So we no longer just doing YouTube no more. We're going to put, because you came to my personal life. I only reacted to your videos that you had on here. Remember, I kept speculating. I didn't know how many kids you had. I didn't know nothing you had going on. I just speculated. But now I know everything about you. And we're going to put it out there. Wait, no, that's a little low. 5 times. 5 times. You've been married as many mixtape as no, that ain't mixtape, the Carter 5. That's actually an album, right? You've been married as many times as freaking Lil Wayne got albums. C5, the Carter 5. Please say the baby. Speaking of the baby, your baby, the one that wants to kill herself because she lived in the projects with you. Now, do you think you need to be speaking on Kevin Samuels' marriages or Derek Jackson when you've been married 5 times? Oops. You lied and said your stepdaddy molested you as well. And we don't play with that over here in Team Tiff. You got something to talk about your child abuse records have been found. Let's see what you got to say.
I'm blessed and I have no toxic people in my life stressing me out. I'm just out here in the streets.
You are the toxic people. I'm gonna say people. You are more than one person. Like, you know, when women say men be in inbox, you are beautiful women. I didn't know I was more than one woman. She got multiple personalities. She living a double life. But no, you are the toxic person. By the way, you don't remove people out of your life. People want to be removed from your life. Somebody need to remove your jawline. Freak out of here.
Doing the good Lord's work. This is my purpose. I woke up with so much joy on my heart because I just love meeting my supporters and just waking people.
I know where you live. I know exactly what projects you live in. But I'm not going to put your daughter in danger just because you're stupid. I'm not going to even put you in danger just because you're stupid. I'm not like Young Mello. Wouldn't that make me a hypocrite? You're a hippo, by the way. But wouldn't that make me a hypocrite? Didn't I get mad when freaking Young Mello put my address out? That's not what I do. That's not what I do.
People up to narcissistic abuse. It's nothing more gratifying than serving the Lord and living in your purpose and enjoying it.
Living in your purpose or living in the projects. Both of them start with a P. Ooh, LeBron's hairline, whistleblower. She been married more times than Shaq got rings.
Okay, so I have some very important news I want to share with you guys. Part of my personal healing journey to bring closure to the tragic and toxic things I've suffered in my life and in my childhood. I always coach.
They have a limited time that you can get married as well. I think it's 7. At least it is in the state of Texas. You got 2 more times. You got 2 more tries, 2 more attempts. Like you've been trying to log into your password too many times, they didn't lock you out. You have been locked out of being able to jump the broom. Just so you know.
I tell people, in order to destroy any type of trauma bond to any narcissist in your life, you have to destroy the root of what.
Let us see them roots in that hair when you don't have your weave in.
What caused you to attract every narcissist?
No. What you won't do is act like because of how you were raised is why you attract narcissists. You are a narcissist. That's why you attract narcissists, Waldo. Whereas Waldo glasses gonna think I ain't gonna talk about them now because they ain't black now. The glasses ain't black. The rims ain't black. No.
Narcissist in your life, and that is destroying the ties with your parents. Whoever.
Seriously. Your daughter needs to destroy the ties that she has with you. You need to destroy the way you tied that bandana on your head, Big Shirley. And wasn't Kevin Samuels just making a video about you? I didn't have time to look at it, but I saw some on his page about Big Shirley. I don't know if he was talking about you or not. But I think you are the only Big Shirley.
Whoever the narcissist was in your family, whoever raised you, they trained you and taught you and normalized codependency. They normalized you not having.
And you normalize living in the projects, but acting like you successful online.
Boundaries. They trained you to be the third parent. You became the caretaker, the people pleaser, the doormat. That comes from your toxic grandparents, your toxic parents.
No accountability in black women. Again, no accountability in black women. You have been grown long enough to change the way your life is. Nobody can change how they were born or who they were born to, but they can change the outcome of their life. It's a decision. Your terrible life, you got to be in your 40s if your daughter is 21. You got to be approaching 40 or 40, somewhere around there. You've been grown too long to still be saying your life is a wreck or you can't have successful relationships with men because of how you were raised. Stop it.
Whoever trained you, that is who you need to be. You need to cut ties. And some of y'all are so loyal to your toxic parents, then you sit up and you're upset and you can't understand why you can't heal. You're going to therapy and you still can't heal. Yeah, because you stay connected. You're staying in touch with your...
What up, Kathy? With this thing that you're looking at on your screen, sent some people to my house to give me a certified letter, right? That she gonna sue me if I don't stop talking about her on YouTube. You might wanna just check out some videos. Just scroll down. I never took them down. She wasn't scaring nothing. She wasn't scaring nothing but my screen. My screen started doing them little jittery things, light flashing or something, buffering when it ain't even need to load. Just scared her face.
Original abuser. Your original abuser, mom, dad, grandma, whoever.
I should be able to counter sue for pain and suffering just for having to look at her with a crow's feet in her forehead. I told you. She originated and invented. She the soldier boy, crow's feet in her forehead. She started there.
Whatever it is, they don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to be healed. They don't want you to be healthy. They don't want you to get therapy, because if you become healthy, then they can no longer...
Ma'am, you are hurt yourself, ma'am. You are jacked up yourself, ma'am. Toe up from the floor up in the projects. Don't you think you need to be right first before you can counsel people? And, oh, I was going to say this for part 2, but you're not a licensed therapist. You don't even have a degree and you didn't finish college, ma'am. You're not qualified. That's why you tried to lie and say you were in school to be a counselor or whatever freak, a psychologist, and you going to get your, what was it, a master's or PhD. I think you lied and said you in school for getting a PhD. Don't you got to get an associate's first? You're not even qualified to enter a master's program. You have to get a bachelor's to be even in a master's. And how you gonna get a PhD, ma'am? You're funky. You need to worry about your pH levels trying to get a PhD. Living in the projects. You know y'all water dirty like Flint, Michigan. Mello in jail. Ooh, let me find out. What up, Big E? It's a Big E beat. Big E, Big Shirley. I'm introduce y'all. I'm a mess.
Control you. And if your parents are narcissistic, your grandparents, they're going to go to their grave controlling you. How the hell can you heal if you're on the phone every day, every week with your toxic mama?
How can your edges heal if you always got that mess in your hair? We're gonna be back to that video. Hold on. We're gonna come back to that video, ma'am. Excuse my keys and the hair on my screen is coming from her. All right, let's see. Fake life coaches in the black community. Ma'am, that is you. That is you all day. Hold on, y'all. Get the likes up. This you.
I guess God put it on my heart to talk to you guys.
Stop bringing God in your mess. Please. You dingy, waffle-colored bastard. Stop speaking for God. God probably don't even like you. I don't know who need to hear this, but some of y'all, he probably done turned y'all over to a reprobate mind.
Guys,
And how come you ain't get a people apartment tour like I did? Oh, because you in the projects.
What I'm about to share with you in this toxic community and why I am hated on.
And I'd rather have dirty keyboard than a dirty coochie. And I know you have the latter. And I bet you got a bunch of ladders in the projects because you know they ain't got elevators.
So bad. I have an anointing over my life.
Okay, you know what? You gonna stop lying on the Lord. You gonna anoint that mother freaking oil in your skillet to fry some chicken. Stop playing with me, spiritual whistleblower. Stop, please.
Life. And why I'm envied for my anointing. And what is taking place in this community.
Now I see why she always looking over there, because she in the projects. She got to make sure ain't nobody trying to throw a brick. Ain't gonna be a home invasion. Ain't gonna be a kidnapping. Ain't gonna be a rape or a murder. Somebody might be trying to... You don't know what's going on. Yeah, it makes sense.
Especially in terms of the African American life coaches and doctors.
Always want to come after blacks. As if whites can do no wrong.
Um, Without calling any names, I'll just
Call names. Call names. I dare you. With your strong neck. Collard greens and collard bones. All that. Strong neck bastard.
just let you figure this out. One of
Dry lip bastard gonna start a fire and burn that whole projects down.
the reasons why I'm hated on, number one, is because of my style of delivery.
We sure ain't hating on you for your hairstyle. You ain't got no hair. Like Tommy ain't got a job. You ain't got no hair.
Um, my cursing and my ranting. Um,
Looking like a hospice patient. No, I'm not talking about people that's sick. I'm just saying you're a life coach, right? You're supposed to have everything together, right? Then why you looking at me like you in hospice on your last day with your dry lips?
Narcissistic life coaches and even doctors. Yes, there's doctors in this community that are full blown.
Well, no, you're not a doctor because you don't qualify. You don't even have a trade. You don't have a certificate.
Narcs. I've caught on to them, even though the community has not.
I called on you a long time ago before you got exposed. Because that's called the spirit of discernment, ma'am. A real anointing. You don't have it. You can't even anoint your lips with some chapstick.
Um, they want to silence me.
No. Your phone company gonna silence you because you probably not gonna be able to pay your bill after this. I'm just letting you know. Happy belated birthday, William Gray. I had a great birthday. Thank you to Team Tiff who blessed me for my birthday, May 11th.
They'll say things like she curses too much, she rants a lot. That's a bullying technique
Oh, here we go. No, it's called using ad hominems.
to silence me. Narcs are notorious for silencing their
You tried to silence me. You tried to have a bootleg lawyer tell me to take all my videos down about you and never mention your name again.
Victims because they're fearful of you exposing them and
That's happening to you right now, crow's feet forehead.
their tactics. I expose everything. I know they hate that I'm exposing everything.
Oh, and I know you hate me right now. Hate is a strong word, like your jawline.
Because I'm that life coach. I talk about the shit that
Show us your house. Show it. I demand. We the people. We the people want to see your house. I showed mine. Show yours. And also a full body picture. I already did it, but I can do it again. Not a picture, because you I did a video, but I'll do another one. I want to see the whole body.
these other life coaches
And videos can be edited too. I want a live. We can both do it.
will not. I get very deep and I get very specific. Anyone can get in this YouTube community and build a channel off of bullshit and steal content from others.
Them nostrils look deep and long enough to run around the earth twice. Wrap around the earth like they wrap on your head twice. Them nostrils flared, bruh.
I don't have to steal because I've lived this.
You steal all the time. And people have contacted me about you stealing.
And I am 1000% transparent with my life.
Is your rent even $1,000 in the projects? That is a serious inquiry.
So I want y'all to pay attention in the African American.
And I want you to pay your rent instead of trying to live off of the people and their donations.
American community. There are multiple life coaches and doctors who are African American who and they all are they watch all my moves. They hate on me.
You don't move, Big Shirley. You move about as slow as them carts you riding in when you in Walmart because you don't want to walk. You don't make moves. And if you do, it's out for the donations of your people. Not hating out for donations. I am just hating out for people that get donations for a reason that's not true. Now, again, we the people demand a floor plan of that projects that you live in.
They steal from me and they copy me, they mimic me, and they try to downplay me and my abuse. The things
You have not been abused, but you have put other people through abuse. That'll be in part 2.
been through. How else can you connect?
Right. Them waves in her forehead are strong enough to cause a tsunami, or as you would say, tsunami. You'd probably pronounce it tsunami, wouldn't you?
With survivors of narc abuse, if you have not gone through it, in every aspect. See, a lot of life coaches, they only want to talk about the romantic aspect. I talk about
There, she doing that thing then when she close her eyes and do that little blink thing when she lying.
everything.
No, you don't. How come you ain't talked about the fact that don't none of your family like you? They all can't stand you. They all want to put their hands on you. How come you ain't talked about that? Oh, did you get some on the screen? Let me clean off your nose. You gonna need some booger sugar though. Some of y'all know what booger sugar is.
My childhood upbringing.
Wasn't nothing wrong with your childhood upbringing.
The fact, and my romantic relationships.
Did you talk about the fact that you was married 5 times? And that you had a baby from a married man and tried to be a homework and break up his family? Did you talk about that? Did you talk about the fact that you didn't really raise your kid all the way by yourself? Did you talk about that? Oh, you probably did.
About co-parenting with an
That'll be for part 2.
arc. I talk about
Co-parenting with an arc. That man told you he didn't want that baby and you got pregnant on purpose. And he was married. How dare you even open up your mouth to talk about Kevin Samuels? And if I run past any of your 5 ex-husbands, I'm going to try to get them on for an exclusive.
narcissists in the church. I talk about narcissists in the work area. I tie all my experiences.
You can get some 360-degree waves. She can teach men, William. She can teach men how to get raised in their scalp and their head. I'm a mess, bruh. Listen, y'all hit that cash out. Your girl at tiffanymdraper is back.
I think this community deserves transparency. Why?
Oh, me too. That's something we can agree on. We're going to start being, you already light skinned. We're going to start being transparent about your life. Since you want to talk about everybody else's life. Everybody know my business. I tell it and everybody else tell it. So now let's talk about you. Let's put you on display. You already look like a mannequin. They making big bone mannequins now. I saw it up in the store, in the mall. I showed you I was a big, thick, bad built mannequin. They need to start making mannequins at how women really look and how they really built. They built for tough, like your jawline.
Pay money and talk to someone who lacks transparency and empathy.
You do, because you're a psychopath or a sociopath, which ever one of them that lack empathy.
Or a life coach or doctor who is money hungry. Pay attention to signs.
That's you.
of narc. Signs of a narc is, number one, they're very greedy.
That's you, according to all the people that contact me about you scamming them.
Financially hungry.
You are hungry in real life. You hungry, hypocritic. And I'm lightheaded. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to keep this short. What up, Street T? I'm going to keep this real short. Like your hair. I'm a mess. Listen, Linda. Listen. Part 2, you going to be putting up a GoFundMe. Oh, wait, hold on. You only have one sister, by the way. One sister. One. And it is breaking her heart the way you are conducting yourselves online, lying about your family. You had the best life. You traveled all over the world. And you want to get on here and lie, act like you had such a terrible childhood. You ain't no better than them rappers that lie like they had a bad life, talking about their mama was never there for them and their daddy was never there for them. Turns out they was raised in the motherfucking suburbs with both their parents. They just want to make it a struggle backstory because that's better on a rap song. Jalen the man, what up? If I ain't said what up to you, what up? You are pathetic. You ought to be ashamed of yourself the way you doing your family, but that's all right. I got something for you. She like, no, please. And I'm like, yep,